Hey everyone, Will here with my flea market finds for December 18th, 2016. Kind of a rainy day this morning. Yesterday we had a bunch of ice, which made getting around kind of bad, so kind of limited the flea market finds, but still managed to find a few good things. Sales have picked up at the eBay store, thankfully. Hopefully that'll continue. Normally this upcoming week is one of the best weeks to be selling on eBay, so if you got something to sell, get it on there. Also, the week before Christmas is also a very good time to go to the flea markets because a lot of people are looking for some extra money, so they're willing to part with some of their better stuff. And I think I got a couple pieces here to show that, but let's take a look. I'll show you what I got. We'll start with the lighters. Guy had a box of lighters, and $3 a piece. Most of them were junk, but we got a few good ones here. This one should be good. USS Galveston. It's a Zippo. Military service. Here's one that has a fly in it and a nice old, I guess that's from the 60s, the way that Oriole bird is. Storm King, but looks like it's never been used. That's probably a $25-$30 lighter right there. The Galveston one could be really good. The Zippo is just a box, but lots of Zippo collectors out there probably need a box with something, so that should sell good by itself. It's not too bad there. Snoopy Big Ben clock from 1970s. Haven't tried them out yet, but anything Snoopy. Still lots of Snoopy collectors out there. Old time knife. Where's the markings? American Victor something. Unusual knife, got it for $7. Old knives, as long as they're American made, always do well for me. My favorite piece, without a doubt, it's a field message to General H. Cobb, Confederate States, from Lieutenant Marshall, 1865. It's very faded, which you can see it dated April 26, 1865. This is after the South surrendered. Luckily somebody wrote it down back here. They're at Colby Station, M&B Railroad. I think this is south of Georgia. Major General Cobb, sir, a portion of Keyes Battery is now here as we succeeded in making our escape from Macon, and we desire to know what to do. Let us know immediately. Yours, I guess that's Lieutenant J.G. Marshall, Lieutenant Keyes Battery. The thing is, when he wrote this note, General Cobb had already been captured. They didn't know it yet. Really neat piece of history. A lot of things need to figure out. But just the fact that it survived 150 years is really something. I love things that items that tell a story, and think of the story this tells. Think of the time when this was written. You know, Civil War just ended. You know, this guy's wondering, you know, are we going to continue to fight? It's if somebody could do the research, it would really tell a story. But This wasn't cheap. This was 130 bucks, but I couldn't pass it up. I'm gonna hang it on my wall. I list it on eBay, hang it on my wall until it sells. And I'm not sure the price yet. We'll have to do a little research. But if that was in mint condition, I think that would be. Well, I mean, if it wasn't as faded, that would be probably $1,000 note. With the fading, that hurts it. We'll have to see. But love that note. Picked up a little something. I was going to keep it for myself, but probably put it on eBay. It's a custom knife, Damascus steel blade. Love the bolsters in there. The problem is, it definitely looks handmade. There isn't a maker's mark anywhere on this thing. The sheath, kind of some crude stitching there, so I don't think that you have to be careful with these knives, because a lot of times Pakistan makes some pretty good looking Damascus steel knives. I don't think this is Pakistan. Could be, but I don't think it is. But typical of a lot of knife makers, they're not great sheath makers. So that alone makes me think it was made by somebody. But it's got a good feel, nice thick blade. I like that in a knife. Feels good in the hand. I guess you would call that a skinning knife. I don't know, try to do a little research on it, but it's hard without any markings. Moving on, doorstop. Got the lion. It's a famous image. I've seen that before, but can't quite place it. It's very heavy. Cast iron, neat piece. Hawaiian guy, marked on the back, Cabo Joe's, made in Hawaii. I don't know if Cabo Joe's is a manufacturer or Cabo Joe's is a restaurant, but Hawaiian stuff always does well for me. One of the three kings to a manger set, made by Goebel. Picked him up for $5. Perfect shape, no chips. Old time mousetrap. Seen better days, a little bent up, but got that for $5. Cashmere scarf, $8, but looks like it's never been used. May give that as a gift, one of the kids' teachers, or might turn around and sell it. Sliding bookshelf, really neat. All hand carved wood. Got that for $6. The frame picture in the back, picked this up for $5. 2nd Maryland Infantry, 1777. It's just a print. It's not an original or anything. Does have a little bit of age to it, but like the look of it, and I'm sure somebody interested in military, especially Maryland military, will like that. Another big purchase. A guy come in to the flea market, had these 2 boxes of Star Wars figures. He's like, I asked him how much. He says, I'm not selling them by the piece. I want $150 for everything, one shot. So start looking through them. And I was ready to pay him, probably would have paid him $150. Then I found this guy, which made it a no-brainer. That is a blue snaggletooth with the, he has a dented toe, which is a rare figure. They started making these when Star Wars first came out, they started making these, but the toy manufacturer didn't realize this guy was supposed to be half his size. So they produced a bunch this size, and then changed over and started making them half size. So this guy is kind of rare. And the last one I had of him, I've sold like 2 or 3 of him now. So I'm always on the lookout. The last one I had of him I sold for around 140, 150. So bought the lot for 150 and should get back just about everything, if not more, just on this one. And that leaves all this here. I don't know how many are here, how many figures are here, but it must be about 100. Now, not all of them are Star Wars. Some of them might be better in Star Wars. I don't know. It's this one says 1980 Universal Studios. That might be a good one just by itself. Is that not Frankenstein? Cool looking. So got to pick through them. Probably break them into lots. Pick out the better pieces. Sell them by ourselves. And I really haven't looked. Maybe there's going to be something better. But should do well. I've had a good run for Star Wars figures. So there we go. Not a whole lot to show you. Hopefully spend a good part of this week doing packing. I know I got about 30 things already due to go out tomorrow, and that'll probably increase between now and then. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Flea market's going to be closed the next couple weeks. I'll still get out and try and do a little shopping, but hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll probably be back before then. So keep an eye on my store, Terminal 99, on eBay, which is where this stuff will be appearing sooner or later. So until next time, it's Will Yard Sales Survivalist. We'll talk again soon.